morning, Judge.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Okay, I see we have Mr. Marcus and Mr. Satz for the state. I see Mr. Wheeler. Who's here for the defense?
Melissa McNeil on behalf of Mr. Cruz, Your Honor.
Okay, I see you now.
Can you hear me okay?
Okay, we're here in case number 18-1958 CF10A as well as 18-14129 CF10A, both set for a status to just monitor the progress of these cases. Who is going to be speaking on behalf of the state and the defense?
Melissa McNeil on behalf of Mr. Cruz.
Mike Satz on behalf of the state, Your Honor.
Okay. How's everything coming along with the leading case, the homicide?
Defense is taking depositions on Mondays and Fridays.
Okay.
And we're waiting for, defense motions that they said they had prepared and we haven't received as yet.
Okay, Ms. McNeil, when do you anticipate having those filed?
Judge, they're in
McNeil
final
on behalf
edits
of,
right now, so we should start
Cruz?
having some of them
Mike
filed
Satz on behalf of
quite
the state,
soon.
Your Honor.
Okay. Like within the next couple of weeks? How's everything coming along with
Yes.
the leading case, the homicide? And then I'll be able to set those right away, or we're not going to be able to hear those via Zoom?
Taking depositions.
Judge, I don't,
Mondays.
some of them are evidentiary in nature, so those we probably will not be able to handle via Zoom. But some of the penalty phase motions we may be able to do.
Okay.
We can discuss those, individually as we go through them.
Okay.
And I would also ask if the state has any motions in limine or anything that they want us to respond to, if they could also provide us with those.
Okay. Is this a thing where I should set a deadline for these motions, or we're not there yet?
Judge, we're going to start filing them. I can tell you that some of them are dependent on some additional depositions that are going to be filed and some additional discovery we're still receiving discoveries with some additional things that we need to review. But I can assure you that you'll start seeing some motions filed within the next couple weeks.
Okay. And assuming we have juries back in the courtroom before the end of the year, we're going to be ready to start this trial?
No, Judge. Because Judge, due to the pandemic, we're not able to have our experts go into the jail. We have not been able to have meaningful contact with our clients since March because attorneys are not permitted to go into the jail. Additionally, our mitigation has, in terms of contact with witnesses and investigation, has been limited because we are following the CDC guidelines in terms of face-to-face contact, and that's how the ABA requires defense counsel in capital cases to conduct mitigation, as well as the National Alliance of Sentencing Advocates and Mitigation Specialists. So all of that, unfortunately, has been on hold. Anything that we are able to do over the phone or via Zoom, because I have been meeting with some experts via Zoom, we have been doing in the interim.
So is this something that I could maybe speak to BSO or I could have them a part of this hearing, of a hearing, so that I can ask them permission or ask them for special, I guess, special permission on this case, seeing that it's been deemed a priority by the administrative judge, and maybe we can have them allow you all to do things that perhaps other cases are not doing yet?
Judge, I really don't think it's an issue with the Broward Sheriff's Office and whether or not they'll permit us. I believe that they're also following the CDC guidelines in light of the fact that, we're in a worldwide pandemic. We don't know what potentially one of us could have the virus, and we're asymptomatic, and we would be going into the jail and then exposing that population and vice versa. So it's just not safe to be doing that right now.
The last I heard, there was something like 15 confirmed cases in the jail out of hundreds. Is that not right anymore?
Judge, the numbers fluctuate. I can provide the court with the most recent numbers that we have received from the jail. The defense in general does not believe that those numbers are in fact accurate because the Broward Sheriff's Office does not have a consistent testing policy for COVID. Not all new inmates are tested, and you have to show significant symptoms to even qualify for a test. So I don't think that those numbers are reliable enough to give the defense experts, the security that we would need in order to go in there and conduct the interviews that we need to do and the testing that would need to be done. We certainly have a responsibility to those individuals that we have retained, as well as I have a responsibility to the other members of the team who have children and individuals that have compromised immune systems to not put them in danger.
State, do you have any updated information about that issue or no?
No, we get the statistics from the jail just like everyone else does.
Okay. All right, so let's plan on having another status in 2 weeks, so I can see whether or not any motions have been filed and whether any hearings can be set. How about September 8th at 11? That's a Tuesday. Does that work?
It's fine for the defense.
Fine with the state.
Oh, you know what? Does anybody have access to our deposition calendar? If they can just verify that we don't have anything set that day, Mr. Wheeler?
I can pull it up. Just give me 1 second.
Thank you.
I mean, I can do it earlier. That's better.
We're going to check, Judge, because there may or may not be depositions, and if they're later, then we'll adjust the time. And Mr. Wheeler's looking at the calendar.
No, I think we're clear. Melissa.
Okay, that should work, Judge.
September 8th at 11, and we'll set both cases for a status for that day, 18-14129, as well as 18-1958. Anything?
And Judge, if this is just a status hearing without any evidentiary issues, then we will in fact waive Mr. Cruz's appearance for that purpose.
All right, I would ask that if you intend to do that, which by the way, thank you for reminding me, his appearance is waived for today on a waiver that was filed. And if you do intend to waive his appearance at the next hearing, if you would just indicate that in writing, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll send something to your JA for your approval, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're in recess. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Too.